guys, welcome back. Eric here again. Welcome back to the channel. Again, we're coming from the fun and exciting bedroom here. Hanging out with my buddy Elvis over here. Hey, and actually, this is got nothing to do with the video, but I might as well say it because it's on my mind. I was actually in Elvis's house, guys. I don't know if you guys ever get a chance to go down there to Tennessee, down there to Memphis. I'm a big, huge blues fan, always have been. You guys can't see my other posters here, but we got some Zeppelin, some Hendrix, obviously Elvis. Yeah, I was actually in his house down in Graceland. An experience I'll never forget. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys real quick. Maybe I'll make another video on that some other time. But yeah, welcome back to the channel, man. I want to welcome back any new subscribers, old subscribers, anybody in between. If you guys are on the fence, hopefully I can sway you, throughout the time. Give me time. This is the beginning. Like I say, got a long way to go. I'm not even in the Philippines yet. I'm still in America, but I wanted to start here and kind of teach people, along with learning myself, everything it takes to basically, relocate to another country. I mean, I wouldn't advise anybody just getting on a plane and just going wherever. That's definitely not smart. And I honestly haven't really seen any videos of people doing anything like this. I'm sure they're out there. You guys know how the YouTube algorithm is. It kind of picks and chooses what it wants to push out there. It's not picking me so far, so whatever. So anyway, all right, we'll get into it. Basically, the name of the video, why I'm choosing the Philippines. And I got 6 or 7 talking points. I probably could have went longer, but trying to keep the videos down, guys. I think that does better with people. So yeah, we'll get right into it. Basically, number one, guys, is the low cost of living. And I don't care what anybody says. It's like the budget videos on the Philippines are just like a virus. It's like the worst common cold virus ever that just won't go away. Everybody, it depends on your lifestyle. I don't care what anybody says. Doing my research, I can live, or me and my Filipino people live off our basically about $1,400 a month. And she's a Filipino, so she can live off next to nothing. I don't know how they do that, but Filipinos are amazing. And I've already factored in everything I did. You guys can check out maybe I'll put an info card in the video. You can check out my, I think it was 3 of them, Philippine budget videos. And I could do more too, but, the budget thing's just been beaten to death, guys. It really has. These guys say you need $2,000 to live over there, or $3,000, or $1,500. Yeah, I mean, to live an American lifestyle, fully American, I would say $1,500 or more for sure. But can you live off $1,000 or $1,200 a month? I wouldn't recommend anything less than $1,000. No, absolutely not. Me and her, we're kind of pushing the boundaries a little bit at $1,300, $1,400. But like I said, I've actually got $100 I can put away every month, just for anything that might pop up. We got everything else, covered. We could probably put $100, $150 away every month. So we're not even pushing that all the way, But yeah, it's low cost of living. Food's very cheap. Rent is obviously your biggest thing. I've even looked at, like insurance over there through Pacific Cross is cheap. For what I need. Obviously, as you get older, it gets more expensive. Travel is extremely cheap in the Philippines. I mean, you can get from, Manila to Davao in, probably a day, maybe 2-day trip. Even if you fly one day. It might cost you a couple thousand pesos, $40 maybe, $50 tops. Try that here in America. It's not happening. So, it's just low cost of living, guys. And I can go on and on about that, but I won't. We'll get into number two. Filipinos, based on the research that I've done, and obviously talking with one for the last 2 years. And just doing all the research, all the videos and blah blah blah, all the detective work I've done, and knowing what I know about. I don't know everything about every country and every group of people out there, obviously. But from what I've learned, guys, Filipinos are easily the nicest people on the planet. I mean, the nicest. I don't care what anybody says. I will go to bat for all Filipinos. Not that they need me to, but I would, because I know good people when I see them. You know, I've got a real good bullshit detector. I'm sure a lot of you guys do too as well. And I just have never found anybody even remotely close to how warm and welcoming these people are. I mean, and they're happy. You know, they don't care if they got money or not. They don't give a rip. You know, it's sun shining. You know, time to live life. You know, it's time to survive and do what we got to do. They're unbelievably resilient. I won't go on and on about it, but yeah, Filipinos are just that's probably top 3 reasons why I'm moving. These aren't in any particular order, guys. It's just, but that would be maybe my number 1, maybe number 2, tied for first with one other one on this list. But all right, so we'll move on. Number 3, men are still valued in Southeast Asia, and that includes the Philippines. I won't get into. I mean, there's a billion kajillion videos on red pill stuff and blue pill, and you know, the patriarchy versus the matriarchy and the manosphere and blah blah blah. Those guys can tell it a heck of a lot better than I can. You know, the guys over at 21 Studios or Rich Cooper or any of these guys, Alpha Male Strategies, guys that are way better than me. I mean, I've followed all these guys. I've learned from you guys. Not that you'll ever see my little nothing hole in the wall channel, but thank you guys for, you know, kind of getting me hip to the game. But I'm being, you know, the way I am. I can't, you know, with the disability and things. Not to make excuses, guys, but I'm sorry, it's a real thing, and no disabled person can really, let's be honest, at the end of the day, fully keep up with somebody who's got no disabilities. It's just, it's not fair. There's a reason why, like the Special Olympics, people compete with the Special Olympics, and they get trounced by the guys in the regular Olympics. And that's not their fault. You know, it's not somebody's fault that they're born blind or deaf or mentally retarded or autistic or whatever. I mean, we're all special in our own little way. That is what it is. I don't need to get into that, but yeah, men are still valued. Men are, you know, still not that, you know, women are unimportant over there. No, and women are not doormats, nor should they be anywhere in the world. No, absolutely not. But the man has his role in the family unit structure. The men should be valued. Men that are, you know, doing what they need to do to earn a buck, whether it's $100 a day or $500 a day or $1,000 a day, it doesn't matter. We get too caught up in the value of things. I think that's for small brain people to get caught up in the value of things. As long as you're doing what you need to do as a man, you should be respected and loved, and you know, that's what it is. So, all right. Anyway, we'll go on to number 4. Simplicity. It's just so much more of a laid-back lifestyle over there. It's not, although there's maybe some days where it gets slightly hectic, like especially if you gotta go to Manila or something, on business or whatever, renew your visa or whatever it is. But for the most part, day-to-day living there is just way simplified down compared here in America. That's definitely in my top 3 reasons why I'm going there. Because it's just, man, I don't know. Some people thrive in this kind of environment. You know, this rat race, dog eat dog bullshit scene we got going on here now in the United States. Some people thrive off it. You know what? My hat's off to you guys. Cool. Good for you. Good on you. But this guy right here, no. I like things chill. I do not like to be stressed out constantly. I don't do great with stress. Depending on the environment I'm in. So it's going to be a lot more relaxed over there, so I think I'll be able to handle those little quirks and little wonkiness of the Philippines and all that. I understand. I don't expect it to be like here, like America. Thankfully, that's a good thing. But I'll be able to deal with that. I really, truly, honestly believe a lot better, because it's more relaxed, island lifestyle, you know, bahala na, all that good stuff. So, yeah, all right, moving on, guys. Weather, always warm. I'm from Michigan, guys. We get this stuff called snow, and a lot of it every year, and it sucks. I hate shoveling it. I hate being cold. Yeah, you can always throw clothes on, but then it's just I don't like it. It just weighs you down, and my nose I got a big freaking nose, so that's always cold. I feel like a Labrador Retriever for 4 months, 5 months out of the year. I don't like it. Okay, some people, all you snowboarders or snowmobilers out there, hats off to you. I'm going where it's warm. Peace out. Plain and simple. I'm a warm weather guy. I've always seen myself as that. I love, the couple days I spent down in Florida last year was absolutely, like, my back didn't hurt at all, guys. I mean, I still need surgery, but, and I'll vlog about that later, but my back did not hurt, like, at all for 2.5 days, guys. And it was, it was hot. It was middle of August, and like a retard, I go down there. Let's go down to Florida for my 40th birthday. We're in the middle of August. But you know what? I'm glad because I got kind of a little mini education out of it. Like, man, this higher humidity and heat helps me. You know what I mean? And you're not getting any older. Now I know why old people go to Florida. But it doesn't have to be just old people. Anybody. There's plenty of young people in the Philippines, and they got enough heat and humidity to last a millennium over there. So I'll get used to the heat after a couple months. I like, it's good to sweat anyway, get that fat, this damn fat off my belly, and it's gonna be fine. So not too worried about it. I'll deal with the rain, as it comes. Time to practice guitar, time to jump on the PlayStation, or whatever I gotta do. This one's gonna be a little more somber. I'm gonna try not to spend too much time on this, but number 6. 5 and 1 6. Number 6. I kind of have to, guys, because of my situation. I'll go into it real quick, and then we'll move on to the last, number 7. Obviously, as my channel obviously states, I'm blind. I'm not totally blind, I'm legally blind, but basically here in America, you can't really survive without being able to drive a car. I don't care what anybody says. You can public transportation up all you want. First of all, public transportation is not right there at the drop of a hat. Like, if you need, like, if your kid freaking falls on a knife and is bleeding or something, you gotta go to the hospital right now. You ain't got time to wait for the ambulance to get there. You ain't got time to wait for the bus. You gotta go now. Okay? And people, I'm sorry, you guys, but you normal people out there that'll see this, and I'm sure that's probably gonna be everybody, because there's not a whole lot of blind people in the world. You guys don't realize how good you have it. And I'm not gonna sit here and whine and cry, give you my life is horrible. No, I'm thankful I can at least see it all. Some guys can't see nothing, or girls. So what right do I have to complain? I'm just trying to bring it to people's attention that there's people in this world that have it worse than you. There's people in this world that have it worse than me. But for my sheer survival, I'm always going to be blind. My eyes aren't going to fix themselves, and I'm not waiting on some miracle cure. And my mom and dad, who's, has out to them, they haven't been perfect parents, but they pretty much always guided me, I guess, to where I need to go for the most part. Very thankful to them for that. But my dad's 74, my mom's 63. They're not going to live forever. And, like I was telling my mom the other day, I want her to enjoy her retirement and them not have to worry so much about me anymore. And God knows I'll never need a ride in the Philippines. I mean, I'll never need a car. I'll always have a ride. There's the jeepneys and the tricycles and the buses and the whatever over there. Filipinos are always happy, ready to take your pesos and give you a ride. That's what they do. I'll never have to worry about that. Maybe I'll get in contact with a couple. I'll let them know my situation. Maybe I can call them with a drop of a hat as long as it ain't 2 o'clock in the morning. Hey, come and get me, and then I'll hook them up. However that works itself out, it don't matter. They're not gonna have to worry about that. I'm sure they're gonna be worried about me being on the other side of the planet. I know that. And who thought I would ever be there? But it's getting to that point in life, guys, where I'm probably never gonna make $1 billion kajillion to where I can just afford to have a professional driver, or take Uber everywhere. That's unbelievably expensive when you add it all up. So just for that reason, it's kind of a survival thing. It's kind of like how life kind of leads you in certain directions sometimes. Well, that's I don't think my Filipinos contacted me that one fateful day back in June of 2020. I don't think that was by accident. Everything happens for a reason, and sometimes you have to pay attention to the signs. There's signs in life all day, every day. It's on you to keep your eye peeled though, and catch those when they come. See those when they come. So That's another reason, guys. But we'll end on a sour note here. Number number 7. Family matters over there. Family matters is family matters. It's number one thing to Filipinos. My Filipino said this before, and anybody really who's ever been to the Philippines or knows anything about it knows, or if you don't know, you're about to know. Family is number one, and it's always going to be number one. I've accepted that. I told my Filipina many times I'm never going to come between her and her family. She has to take care of her family. That's, or help take care of her family. No, there's no Social Security or food stamps or any of that safety nets in the Philippines. So it's on the kids to go out and work their butt off and take care of Nanay and Tatay when they get old. And that's just the way it's done. And you know what? I love it. I think that's the way it should be. Here in America, we just like to throw our moms and dads, after they gave us birth and took care of us, regardless if they were a perfect parent or not, just toss them in a nursing home and let them rot for the last 5 years of their life. I think it's sick and disgusting, and I won't get into it. I'm even encouraging my mom. As Mom, I'm sure you'll see this. Thank you for supporting me, by the way. Don't forget to drop a like, Mom. Come on over. She lives off of, a low income too, pretty much. I mean, retirement. You're not going to be able to, survive off that here in the States much longer. If she needs to, we'll definitely get her set up over there too. Because what she makes, she can survive off there, no problem. Over there, and she gets cost of living adjustments just like I do. Anybody on Social Security disability does. So, yeah, guys. That's pretty much it. I'm sure this went way past 15 minutes. I get to rambling sometimes, but I hope you enjoyed it. Some fun things, a somber thing, but also a very harsh reality. And 7 truths, 7 reasons why I'm going to go there and visit for a couple weeks first, just to be 100% sure, but I'm already about 95% sure that I'm going to pull the trigger when the time comes. But just for shits and giggles, I'm going to go there for a couple weeks and mainly kind of look for a place and because it's really hard trying to find stuff on the internet, across the world. You got to be in there, in the trenches, so to speak, boots on the ground, as they say, and, figure all that out, figure out the little details, the things you can't really get a firm grasp on watching YouTube videos or looking at online. So, all right, guys, we'll get out of here. We'll quit yakking. Appreciate you stopping by as always. Drop me a fat like. It really helps with the algorithm. I'm a small channel, trying to build my channel here. Subscribe if you're new. We got a whole heck of a lot more coming. I mean, a whole heck of a lot more, guys. I know I'm still a new channel, but help me out. I'm trying to reach my first major goal is 100 subscribers. Actually, my first goal was my first 100 watch hours. I got that. Now I'm trying to reach my first 100 subscribers. And it's just, you guys know, man. It's a building block thing. And don't forget to ring the bell notification. So you don't miss out on any of my videos. I know I'm not the most action-packed guy on YouTube, guys, and I know you're here because you want to see the Philippines. You're probably thinking, like, why is this guy taking so long? Well, I'm just trying to prepare the best I can, guys. I'm actually buying my ticket next month, though. Planning on going in probably late September, probably early October, because you want to get at least a couple months in advance. And definitely going to pull the trigger on that when it comes time. It's going to be a little scary, a little nerve-wracking, but we'll get over it, man. We'll definitely get over it, and we're past the point of no return. Like I was telling my buddy the other day, it's too far for me to go back now. We're past the point of no return. There's no chickening out. There's no stopping. I know you guys want to see the Philippines, and believe me, you're going to. We got the whole gear set up. I was actually just kind of messing around with it earlier. We got the drone. Finally got my GoPro. This is really going to be a huge help. I got the attachments coming. The old GoPro Hero 9 there. Got that bad boy. That's really going to be really helpful with the vlogging, along with the drone and everything too. But all right, guys, we'll get off of here. Appreciate you stopping by, and see you next time. Later.